Oh, tell me when we're back online.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think we may be back up, but we're gonna have to wait for everyone once again to tell us if things are in order.
All right, well, and while you were away, HBZB just picked up another round, crushing Pudis with shoulder aggression and pushing straight into that last. I think they traded, but unfortunately, Pudis just got the worst end of that Uber.
Yep, so everyone's just going to be making their way to mid once again. This is going to be the fourth round. Right now we've missed that cap by HBZB, so big shame. But mid fight of course going to be on the way right now.
Chongi putting in a lot of damage into the enemy medic and getting a kill onto Huyen as well. Very early game. This is going to be putting HBZB all the way back into the valley. Chongi is just doing massive damage. A critical bomb straight into the enemy team just wipes all of them out.
Yep.
And Kalpushi drops the Uber to Fushi since he has no one to Uber onto anyway.
That's going to be it. Full wipe for the side of HBZB, and Pudis, man, just pushing on strong with that full Uber charge. It should be an easy last point push. They're holding on to their Uber charge. They're already making their way into the last. Shinka going to start spamming out those stickies. Solly, of course, going to follow shortly after behind and start the spam game. So they've already held on to the lobby. We're going to see Starkey try to toss out those stickies, but Uber is going to pop straight away for the side of Pudis. They take down Starkey. They take down the sentry gun. They're playing around the point right now. Stickies have been laid out. Scout's going to try to come in and deny anything, but they're just going to be pushed off. Kalpushi gets finished off. Huyen and LK the only ones up on the point. Huyen somehow defending it though, but everyone's going to be dropping. LK with 18 health.
Oh, that was close enough down to the wire. Too many of the Pudis players were just piling on to the point too early, and like the soldier bombs from HBZB almost clinched it, but not enough. Chongi was playing away from the point and he manages to clean up everyone. That was a fantastic performance by him at both at mid and at last.
Definitely huge plays coming up from Pudis that round, just pushing all the way so strong. Clean wipe on mid, clean wipe on last, and they just cap the point. Tying the scores 2-2. Mid fight of course going to go underway right now. Everyone's going to start spamming each other out. Once again, those pipes coming out from Shinka going to land very nicely onto Starkey, but what is going on?
The aggression from Huyen and Daylight is just so strong. They just crushed all of Pudis' players on the left, on Pudis' right side, and then rolled it all the way with their scouts, cleaning up everyone, and now they're going to be pushing this last with a full Uber advantage.
Tony is still alive behind them though.
Well,
I don't know if he can do anything in time.
I feel like he's too far to be able to get anything off.
Way far behind. They've already popped the Ubers, they're already in. Huyen's just keeping everyone back at bay inside spawn. They're going to try to jump and deny everyone. Demoman gets finished off. Solly comes in, tries to save the day. HSR going to eat so much spam. The heavy weapons guy still up and well though. Fishy doing a good job, but he's going to finally get finished off. Everyone's getting cleaned up. The only person off the medic, and that's going to be that. Another point into HBZB. A very swift and decisive counter to Pudis coming back with a point.
5 points in 15 minutes. This is actually a pretty fast game. Back and forth. That last push, HBZB had already done so much damage to the Uber, and Pudis were on the back foot, already missing a person at last. Chongi got cleaned up extremely quickly. But going into this mid, Shinka is very low health, just spamming onto the enemy team. Pudis is still playing that right side, but the aggression of course going to be coming out first from Queen. Finally gets taken down, but in the process Shinka is lost to the wall. They're still trading players left and right.
Chongi has his sights on Kalpushi. Kalpushi is trying to surf to safety, but the rockets coming up from Chongi just not landing. Kalpushi's still up and well though, but Chongi is out for blood. He's 10 health. Kalpushi is still at max. Can he do anything with this? Can he pick up the medic? But the arrows from Kalpushi, he grabs
it back again. Chongi's just not able to finish off the medic. That
Chongi,
was
please.
So sad. It was. Well, sometimes you just gotta land those rockets. You know, you can't say that you were out of position. You were.
Yeah.
You have to land those rockets, and unfortunately, at that moment, Chongi wasn't able to. Yeah. Now they're coming in with an Uber charge, although they haven't really achieved much of it. And the advantage is going to go back into the hands of Maurice, who will probably push the moment they have Uber. Like, that's all they can do at this point.
Yeah, so they're just going to be hanging back for now. Wait for the Uber charge to be up and ready. Midpoint going to go back into the hands of HBZB. And they're just hanging tight. They're not too keen on pushing it. They don't have that full Uber charge. And I don't know if they've been keeping track, but Imori's almost going to have that 100%. So they're going to have to be a little bit careful. They're standing relatively safe distance away, I guess. Everyone's standing at the spaces that they should be, not all clumped up and stuff. Pushing going to be building it together with the
They're
scout.
going Valley.
Yeah,
Pudis is now pushing straight into Valley, putting some damage into the scout. And the way Pudis is positioned, they might be able to catch out some players here. But unfortunately, the flank has not pushed quickly enough. And there are players still in Dark Cafe. They do pick up three people with an Uber charge. That is fantastic. If they cap off this mid quickly enough, they might be able to roll it straight into the enemy team and get a force.
Yeah, so the HBZB players, they're already going to be backing out. Kalpushi's all the way near the shutter at lobby. They're going to try to hold on to the lighthouse. The spawners are only going to be coming in right now. So I don't think the Pudis player is going to be too excited. I guess I'm wrong. They're already going to start to try and capture mid. They're going to have a solid bomb
making space for their solid bombing straight into the enemy team, but he's not even able to get anything done.
Yeah.
All 6 players are just standing around that lighthouse looking at him.
Yeah, so counter bomb's going to be coming in from HBZB. Everyone's making their way back to the front lines. They got to pick up Maurice. They're the one to get that Uber charge on. Maurice is still up and well. He's inside the cafe. HSR are going to come and reunite with him. So that's going to be full Uber charge once again for the side of Pudis. But aggressive bomb from Huang. Going to try to see if he can get the force down. The Solid's going to try to deny Huang standing atop right there. Instead, HBZB gets forced.
From Kalpushi, but it's only one soldier with the Uber unless Fushi can kill the scout and meet up quickly enough. Not sure if Fushi manages to finish off the scout, but the rest of HBZB's players are just dancing to get out of that point right now. Frags being beamed up by Pudis. They're walking in right now. They can take this mid.
HSR is picking up all those frags. We already got Oro and Fushi's already on the point. Oro's coming in through the valley. And a midpoint clearly going to go into the hands of Pudis. HBZB just standing back, trying to spam them down. 11 minutes and 22 seconds counting down for the server clock. And currently both teams are going to be standing at 3-2 in favor of HBZB. Pudis going to be coming in straight away at Choke, waiting for buffs, I believe. Or, nope, they're going to be backing out. So no sacks going in as of yet. Chongi's going to be watching the valley. Queen's going to be standing up top, spamming people down. And the pipe just flying into his face.
It's not a Pudis strategy to walk in with only a slight advantage. So they're definitely just gonna wait and see if they can make the situation better for themselves before they push in. But it does feel as though the entirety of HBZB wants to make something happen before
they're coming in. They pushed all the way far behind, not aware that they were holding so close. Uber finally popped on the side of Pudis, and HBZB players Huang gonna get finished off mid-air with a rocket coming out from HSR. And the Scout's gonna be fighting against Daylight, picking him up.
They're both collective 30 health, but they managed to play off each other, just walking in, fearlessly taking all the space for their team.
Not good for HBZB. Everyone's dropping. LK gonna get picked off. Only person up is gonna be Kalpushi at the last point. Spawn, nothing he can do. Spawn is only coming in now. Pudis players already gonna be playing on the point. Oro gonna be standing and spamming his scattergun across down onto OZR. And they're gonna see who is gonna be the scout that comes out on top. That scout goes down. OZR's dead. Oro gonna eat a rocket. Starkey the only one up, trying to defend the final point for his team, but it doesn't matter. LK, can he do anything at all? Not enough time. 3-3.
Prime positioning from all of HBZ. Oh, Pudis' players. HSR was just on there, fragging the people while Oro and Fushi were dancing around the point, just distracting. It was all the damage went into Hero's hands, and he managed to pick up the players going into this mid.
So mid fight gonna be on the way once again. Pudis, Shinka's gonna eat quite a bit of spam, but the medic arrow gonna come in and save his life. OZR gonna be jumping about together with his friend LK. And as of right now, no crazy bombs coming in from the side of HBZB yet, though. We do see Huang landing down, gonna get re-healed up by his medic. Daylight gonna be inside the cafe of Pudis right now, so they're going to be moving forward to see if they can get any picks up. Daylight has his sight down onto the medic, spams out a couple of rockets but doesn't quite get anything to connect. Starkey going to be flying in, unable to pick anything up, but HBZB players are going extremely aggressively, picking up so many players. The only people have got to be Maurice at the front lines. He gets forced. HSR going to get the other force down onto the HBZB players. They're just going to be body blocking everyone. Kalpushi trying his best to block, and Maurice is going to be caught out. The Uber does fade, and Huang's going to be at the front lines together with the scout. Hwayne's gonna be really low, but they're gonna bring him back up once again. They're gonna have to rotate around. Maurice just standing about in the open. So much spam being tossed
It's
out.
so what an extended fight. The rest of HBZB players are just bombing into the point.
Oh, they should not be here. They should not be there. Yeah,
Pudis has so much
HBZB.
better positioning right now. They're just holding off the enemy team, and with all of the players that they wasted going into that last, Pudis will be able to recapture the second point.
It's like, I mean, HBZB, they're just dropping so many players on that last point, and with the spawners coming in from Pudis, they should not have stayed in there for as long as they did, and in the end, they had to back out. They do still maintain that Ubercharge, though. Kalpushi did survive, so that is the silver lining that they're gonna have, but they are gonna lose that lighthouse. So they will be just resetting back on the midpoint. Maurice gonna have his Ubercharge up and ready. They're just gonna be hanging about at the usual spots once again, just gonna try to spam each other down. As of right now, no off-classing so far, no spies in play yet though. Fingers crossed we do see some spy play. But apart from that, everyone's gonna be at a safe distance, yeah.
These teams are actually very conventional when it comes to push and pull. They barely off-class, and the only off-classes we've seen are coming in from last push.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone on this team is confident enough to be running a sniper when it calls for a stalemate pick. You know, like during a stalemate, you want to be able to try and get the picks to be able to walk in for your team. But none of these teams have been doing that. Daylight just going in for a conventional soldier bomb by getting caught out on that side.
Yeah, so number add to Pudis though, but they're
I think they're going for a push. They want to take a trade right there. Walking in, Hira, he's just spying out, looking for a good opportunity to use that Uber charge, putting in damage in the choke, but Maurice has been forced by the demo. And now it's just Uber players running around all over the point. Not sure who is the fight. I'm not sure who's winning right now.
It's so messy. Everyone's just absolutely everywhere. Hwayne gonna be the first one taken down after the Uber phase from both sides. Oro gonna take down Starkey. Daylight has his sights on Chongi, gonna finish him off. Daylight, of course, going down as well. Kalpushi still up and well.
Going in.
Oh, Maurice! Oziar!
Oziar had his eyes on the medic the entire mid, hiding behind that Tetris, and he just runs in afterwards. After everyone thought that the threat was over and Maurice just gets picked off, he could have moved well enough for the scout to miss.
So they keep their medic alive, 40% right now on hand, but they do lose the lighthouse, so they're going to be holding last with that full Uber charge.
Wait, this is interesting. Ozias, they have move ahead, but Ozias on engineer.
He's just going to get that sentry up. Just for fun, just to make sure, just to confirm that they can defend this point. They're going to try to build that charge up as soon as possible as well. We're going to see OK whipping out that Boston Basher. And I do believe Pudis just hanging back. Not building the charge up as much as HBZB is. As I say that, of course, we do see Oro whip out and start building as well. So Fake Uber is being called out by Maurice, but it's not going to matter.
Someone changed their name.
Please. But here we go, it's alright, they're going to be pushing out. Uber pops on the side of HBZ, but they're not able to do anything with that.
Yeah, this is not going to do anything whatsoever. You need all of the players to be pushing out. They do go for a trade, but that literally means nothing. It just means now you're resetting at last with even Ubers instead of an Uber ad. OZR and Engineer, it's so questionable. Like, you want to push out with your whole team.
Yeah. They're hanging back with one engineer there. At least, you know, with that failed Uber push, they're still going to get that sentry up. It's really low, though, so OZR has to do something about it. Daylight going to go down. Okay, going to be jumping about on the point.
Yeah,
but don't have that Uber charge, so is this going to be a dry push, though? Coming out from Pudis.
I highly doubt it with that sentry sitting right there, but definitely going to be looking to see if they can spam out that sentry first if they want to make anything happen. Especially since it is even Ubers, you just want to wait around until the sentry goes down, unless you want to use your Uber onto the sentry, which is also, in my opinion, less than optimal. Yeah, the sentry finally going down to Shinka's pipes.
They might go in with this Uber. They got Slide Ad though. They got 10% to do something. And if they don't take down Kalpushi, that is the Uber gone. They're spending so much time on Starkey! Eventually just taking out the bottle to finish him off. Hwayne has his sights on Maurice. Maurice is still up and well, but everyone's going to be fighting on the point. They're going to have to clean up the rest of the players for the side of Pudis if they want to push out. But the scouts looks like they're going to be making it out alive. Oro going to fight against Hwayne, bring him down so low. Going to go in and finish the job.
Oro practically going in straight for the
Fishy!
and the point. And Fishy comes in and what are these HBs? What is these Pudis scouts just running in? You're not supposed to be running in, they're getting out, but they just out-DM everyone. What?
picking up Hwayne, and then Fushi running in to pick up the engineer and stand on the point while the sentry was still going up. Huge play coming out from Pudis. They get another score on the scoreboard, and this is gonna make the gap very, very tiny. 3 minutes and 27 seconds counting down. HBZB, if they want to stay in this, they have to start catching points. Everyone's gonna be start spamming on the midpoint, and
super passively.
Tony's
Queen
gonna
bombing
go
in
down.
straight for the medic. Oh.
Daylight's still behind him though. He's gonna have to back out. So midpoint does look like it's gonna go into the hands of HBZB. Both medics still manage to survive, but on the mid fight, Hwayne, Chongi as well as Shinka are gonna go down. So
I'm not sure what is up with Shinka though. Shinka is dying on the mids, and his early death constitutes the soldiers from HBZB just jumping in to take all that space. HBZB pushing extremely aggressively right now. They only have 2 minutes and 53 seconds to pick up this point, and they are playing for their lives. They're just spamming so much into Maurice who's taken down solo. Uber gets popped out, and it is a terrible situation for Pudis.
So that is going to be that. Uber gets popped from the side of HBZ, but once again, Maurice going to get caught out. He's going to be down. Kalpushi is just happily juking about on the point, but the scouts want to make his life miserable. He's going to have to back out. Fishy's going to be jumping on the point, trying to deny all those HBZB players. Currently, they're still holding on to the lighthouse, though. If LK can rush last...
Oh, but LK's going out for last. Fishy knows is that it's going to come down to the 1v1. Fishy
Can he
gets
pick
jerked
him
onto
off,
the point,
though?
but this...
The medic,
It's
yes!
up to Maurice.
Oh, Maurice!
Oh
Oh!
my god, not good enough. It just collapsed on that second point. Pudis' health was just so low, they couldn't contest anything. And then LK decided that if you guys are gonna keep trying for second, we're gonna go to your last. And fortunately,
Damn.
most of Pudis' players turned around and died.
Dear me, I mean, LK just capitalizing on that moment to capture last. Fishy tried his best, but he just got absolutely denied with Fishy coming in to back up LK. But that being
this
said,
is a strong mid coming out right now from Pudis. The first strong mid we've seen. Panda jumping in, picks up the medic, and they're all fully aggressing into the lighthouse, just taking out all that space, taking what's theirs, going to be moving confidently into this point. But OCR finishes
Fishy.
off Fishy.
midpoint still up for grabs. Ozia comes in, denies Fishy, has his sights on the medic, doesn't quite get the shots that he needs down. Kapushi only spawning in right now, still going to be running that stock medigun. Sentry gun going up as well, so... Oh, full Uber charge for the side of Pudis though. They may work with this. They've got a minute. They can try to drag this out and possibly push in and get a successful cap, and there's nothing that HBZ can do about it.
They have to go now though, it's only a minute. Here we go, they're walking in. Uber has been popped, the sentry gun is down quite early, but the vaccinator coming out, trying to stop the point, but
it's
most of
gone.
the players on HBZB are still playing passively behind. It is a mad rush to pick up frags before time runs out. 40 seconds, that's plenty. Yushi getting on the point, and finally Pudis picking it up. 5-4 with only 30 seconds, effectively securing the victory.
Oh, that was
on
beautiful.
Sunshine.
That was very beautiful coming up
Well
from Pudis.
executed, I would say, yeah.
Oh yeah. Huge plays. I mean, despite OZR trying to go behind and delay that midpoint cap, it just wasn't enough in the end. And Kapushi running that Vaccinator just wasn't able to keep his teammates up and healthy. And he got denied because he wasn't able to block off that scatter shot. And
Yeah, the thing is, like, Kalpushi was forward without his team, you know. He popped off the explosive vaccinator, but like the scouts were already pounding
Oh, yeah.
on the point. And so he just ran up alone, he's like, well, I'm not gonna do anything.
And I mean, HSR, his air shots coming out. Holy crap! There's so many times where he picked off Hwayne with an air shot. It's just crazy. I don't. It's terribly
Have you
horrendous.
seen this? We're running sizzling stats.
Yeah, we're running sizzling stats. So it's going to be a bit hard to decipher this though. But take a look at the DPM though. Top DPM coming out, going to be Shinka with the Demo Man, 274 DPM coming out. Behind him,
best farmer, I always say.
behind him is going to be Daylight and Hwayne, 260 and 250. Definitely, you know, Hwayne and Daylight, you know, they're the ones that've been bombing in constantly. So that is something that Pudis have to worry about.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. That it's such a strong showing from Pudis the scouts. Like every time I saw a big play being made, it was Swishy and Oro running in together. Maybe not like right next to each other, but
Yeah.
always at the same moment, picking out frags, going straight through the enemy team. Like they find chinks in the enemy armor and they just they rip straight through. That cap from Fushi and Oro at the last at one of the points. Just Oro looked like he was in a bad position, but he decided to plus forward the soldier that was chasing him down, kill him, do damage to the engineer, and have Fushi run in afterwards and just clean up. It was fantastic. But we can't say that HBZB wasn't doing well either. Their soldier bombs were just so aggressive, making so much space at mid. We'd see Pudis, we'd see Shinka, even though he was doing so much damage, the moment he reached mid, he was already low health. And Daylight and Huyn just capitalized on that, jumping straight in, making all the space for Lucky and OZR to push straight across the point.
So huge turnarounds this match. I mean, moments where we think, you know, oh, it's gonna go to this team's favor, then suddenly they come back and capture the point with a back cap. It's like, whoa, so many plays coming down. Just amazing.
We are going to SG now, apparently.
Alright, yep, so it looks like we're just gonna swap servers.
5-ping casting, it's gonna be so much
easier. 5-ping casting, yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. So far, things looked like it was going into HBZB's favor, and then Pudis just turns things around during that last round. Just absolutely huge for the Pudis side. So bringing the score 5-4. That was a total of 9 rounds being played. That is amazing. That is pretty amazing right there. So Pudis going to take the first map. First map, of course, going to be CP Sunshine. Next map up is nobody knows right now. Nobody knows. So we're gonna have to wait.
Nobody knows what map it is.
Nobody knows. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait.
The casters are finding her out with the rest of the audience.
Yeah, we find at the same time as you guys. So we're gonna be hopping into the. We're gonna be going to an AF server this time. So logs are gonna be up.
Hopefully,
be awesome.
logs have been broken with the updates over the last few days, but well, we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah. Oh my gosh, are they switching colors now? Please don't. Please.
You gotta rebind everything. This is the test of your typing speed.
Just gonna try and appeal to them. Put this on red, please. Alright, they listened. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, well, wait, I can use the all-powerful green chat.
The all-powerful green chat, yeah. So we're gonna have to look what's up with the next map and wait to see. So they're just waiting. Huyn is calling out Snakewater, possibly going to be the next map. So it does look like they're going to be swapping maps now. So yeah, I mean, next map coming up, be it either Snakewater or Gullywash. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it because so far what we've been seeing is really exciting. And apologies, of course, to those in chat for earlier on where there was a desync in the sound and stuff. No idea what was going down, just resetting the stream, so I guess that sort of sorted it out. So, thanks for the heads up though, thanks for the heads up guys. Everything should be fine now. And it does look like we are going to be going on Snakewater. That's going to be the second map tonight. CP Snakewater, that means CP Gullywash is going to be the tiebreaker map.
Alright. Well, we'll see if Pudis is strong enough to not need that tiebreaker.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking that Fushi doesn't feel very confident on Snakewater, but I don't know. I can't remember what anyone says anymore. I have the memory of an elephant reversed.
Yeah, so this is going to be the second map for tonight. Very good evening once again for those of you who are only just joining us. Here we go. This is the Age of Fortress Cup Season 11. Tonight is the Div 1 lower brackets. We have HBZB facing off against Putis Izkil. That is the Koreans facing off against a mishmash of Southeast Asian players. And we are currently on the second map.
Well, a majority of them are Singaporean.
Majority Singaporean, yeah. I guess.
In fact, I actually think there's only one person not Singaporean, which is Maurice, who is from Hong Kong.
Okay, so majority Singaporean, apart from Maurice. So that is going to be the team for Pudis. And they took the first map, 5-4. That was a pretty exciting game. A bit of a shame that we had some technical issues earlier on, so we missed out one of the caps. But we did catch up after that. We captured everything else, so that's awesome.
It was an exciting map to watch.
Very exciting indeed. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pretty exciting map as well. We are going to be on CP Snakewater right now. This is the second map of tonight. If Pudis takes this map as well, that is HBZB out of AFC. And definitely they don't want that to happen. They've been performing really well with the bombs coming in from Huyn as well as Daylight. And I want to see what they can do on this map because mid-fights, Solly bombs on mid-fight on Snakewater? Holy crap.
Yeah, it is a very, very soldier bomb heavy map. I mean, there's literally only one strategy that most players adopt, which is, alright, double soldier bomb,
Let's
go!
go, yeah. So definitely, I mean, Queen and Daylight, when they bomb, and they bomb correctly, it is absolutely devastating. They pick up the medic, then they start doing the cleanup once, you know, the team doesn't have any heals. But if you send both Solis in and not able to do anything, get absolutely denied, that is both your Solis gone. All you have are your 2 scouts and your demo man, and that's gonna be a problem. So it's like a risk-reward kind of thing. It's like either you get it or you don't, and definitely if it works out, you know, it's possibly gonna be a huge role to last.
With double soldier bombs as well, the issue is that like you can't just send your soldiers forward on snake order. Like sending your soldiers forward, expecting them to do everything is complete suicide. The rest of your team has to push alongside as well, and that really depends on whether red team is focusing your soldiers or focusing the people that are pushing. Because the soldiers can push out a lot of damage, but if the rest of Putis just rotates beneath the bomb and crushes the players that are trying to push into them, then the soldier bomb is effectively nullified. But we'll see. Like again, it comes down to the minute details like DM. Can Fushi shoot that soldier out of the air and deny his bomb? Can Oro take a 1v1 with LK and come out on top? It's small things like that that turn pushes around.
Yeah, I mean HSR, he's been doing really awesome as a Soli as well. I mean, he wasn't on, you know, he wasn't topping the damage charts, but he was doing a very good job of denying Soli bombs coming in. Yeah, so definitely HSR doing a huge job of aerial denial.
A fantastic pocket, yeah. And with 5 playing now, who knows? He might just hit every single air shot he goes for, you know?
Oh, that is going to be amazing. Definitely going to have to pop the camera on him once in a while to see if you can get those amazing air shots. But then again, we are going to be on a Singapore server, so in terms of ping, you know, looking at those
definitely
pings...
puts HBZ at a major disadvantage right now.
Yeah, so I don't know about this though. HBZB, I mean, so far, I mean, okay, earlier on in the season here, they've been playing on AF servers. I'm pretty sure they may possibly have adapted to it, but still, you know, I mean, having 99 ping, okay, hit-scan classes, you know, they're gonna do alright, but for like demo man, solis, you know, what if your right click doesn't right click in time?
And the thing about this is that what HBZB need right now is like some strong soldier demo presence, because Starkey is not doing as much as Shinka. Like Shinka, we don't really talk about Shinka that much, but Shinka makes a lot of space for his team with that Quickie Bomb launcher. The way he plays demo, playing behind the rest of his teammates, or sometimes playing a bit too forward, but like he pushes out damage into the enemy team that allows his scouts to walk forward, while like everyone else is slowly just guarding the flank. So if Starkey can pick up his game, if he can put out more damage that he is doing, because he kind of only got like, what, 7 or 8 frags last game, if I remember correctly, then, well, HBZB should be able to do much better, because, you know, without the presence of a demo, they're already doing quite well.
Yeah. So, I mean, once they have that demo support as well, that's going to be pretty huge for HBZB. They're going to have some huge firepower behind them. And, like you said, I mean, Shinka's been pumping out those damages.
He top damage last
Yeah, doing a huge job for Putis as well. So, the fact that Shinka can toss out that amount of damage, and the fact that both the scouts of Putis can just run in and wreck face? Oh dear me, what is going to happen on this map though? So, just gonna have to wait and see.
HBZB, like, I don't know, HBZB just have pretty strong soldiers when it comes to committing with their life, you know? It's rare that you find
Hello? Looks like we lost video for a while?
yeah,
Alright, there you go.
Stinktail.
Right, you were saying?
So I'm saying that, like, Queen and Daylight are soldiers that have little to no concern for their life, and that's a very difficult thing to find in a soldier.
Yeah.
So they have the confidence to just bomb in and do something with their rockets, but at the same time not care about what their health is.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it's detrimental. That means you overextend a lot. But in critical situations where as a soldier you need to get a pick and you need to make space for your team, it is an excellent like sensibility to have.
Yep, so we're going to be live on the next restart. So this is going to be exciting. We're finally going to be on the second map of tonight. It's going to be CP Snakewater. And here we are going to be going live. So I'm possibly just going to follow Starkey for his rollout this time around. Just going to see how he makes his way to the front lines.
Yep. Both demos here are very experienced. I think they're running around the same time. Starkey went lower instead though.
Yep. So we're going to start spamming out straight away. Shinka, of course, going to do the exact same thing. Shinka's going to be a bit lower compared to Starkey because he didn't grab that health pack. And once again, Spam Game going to start going down. Scout LK going to be up top jumping a bit. We're going to have Hwayne straight away going in. Maurice!
Oh, there you go. The double soldier bomb coming out from Hwayne and Daylight, pushing all of the Pudis players into a poor position, and now they're just desperately trying to make a play for the medic. Aru jumping in with Hirasagi going in straight for the medic, lands the rockets.
Yeah, that is going to be Kalpushi down for 12 seconds. Mori's going to be spawning in right now. Midpoint still in the hands of HBZB, but we are going to have Chongi hiding down below though, with that Cow Mangler still waiting. And he knows the scouts are going to be on that point. He's going to Cow Mangler jump all the way through. LK going to be singled out and fizzled away. He grabs that health pack to stay alive. OZL still up and well though. He's just going to be dancing about together with Fishy.
Fishy loses the 1v1 to OZL. That is less than optimal right there. Hwayne making plays onto Maurice, who serves away, grabbing that health pack. But I think that HBZB are now on the back foot. They don't have the players to really contest anything. And Shinka is just spamming into that saw area looking for a frag.
Both medics, despite Kalpushi coming up much later, they are going to have equal Ubers. So I do believe they were, I guess, building, or one of the scouts possibly just went back.
Yeah,
to
Kalpushi was building it hard, and Maurice was suffering under the the hands of his team.
So it's just going to be a little bit of stalemate right now. Fishy's just going to try to flank about. No one spotted him yet though. There we go. Daylight finally does spot him. Going to toss a rocket his way. He's going to eat a bit of spam, but he's going to be fine. Both medics will have that Uber charge up and ready to go. And I do think Pudis may try to inch forward and do something. But Starkey right there just spamming those stickies through the saw room. And right click Cow Mangler coming out, not going to hit anyone, it's going to be fine. And once again, everyone's just going to try to spam each other down.
Yep, the spam game, that tiebreaker tension. Oh, it's just going to get to you. Just going to see who makes the first mistake, who makes the first play. And it does seem like Fishy was pressuring for a pick, but he gets taken down very low. Not able to find anything. And just gonna end up with all of us just waiting around.
Yep, so once again, it's just gonna be another waiting game. Like earlier on, we were waiting around for quite some time before all those quick matches started coming in like rapid fire. So HBZ is just gonna be hanging back, holding on to the Uber charge, not too keen on doing anything too rash. This of course is, gonna be the second map and possibly final, if they make any mistakes. So they're gonna be playing a little bit passively this time around. Not gonna go face first into an Uber couple coming in from Pudis. So right now, everyone's just going to be hanging back once again. Chongi just spamming those right-click Cow Mangler shots through the window. And he's not going to be picking up anyone anytime soon.
It's a pub play that usually works, but, hopefully these players aren't playing like pubbers.
Hopefully, yeah.
I don't know. This positioning from both teams is actually extremely passive. They're just waiting for each other to poke out, It's a slow game, but nobody wants to make the first mistake.
Yep. So Daylight is just spamming the point. I don't know if he, I don't know what he was even shooting at. Fishy's gonna be hanging around up top though, so anyone who walks out from under there may get picked off with a couple of meaty shots. But apart from that, right now, once again, Chongi's still spamming that right click. Everyone's still hanging back, just waiting for something to happen. The timer is still ticking down. 4 minutes have gone, and yeah, they're just trying to spam each other down. What happened to the aggression from the previous game?
Well, you see, HBZB don't want to push.
Yeah.
And Pudis, knowing that HBZB doesn't want to push.
They don't want to push either. So it's at times like this where I want to see someone.
Gripes for something.
Yeah, I want to see something going down, be it a sniper play or a spy play. Like, right as I say that, Fishy's gonna go onto the sniper with the Machina once again, so he's gonna make his way to the front lines, possibly to get picks. And if he can make his way through the place where Chongyi was just spamming his right clicks through, he could possibly pick up someone. Or even just peek around through lower or Sorum. But, I mean, HVZB
Actually, a free pick right now would be for Fushi to go through lower, because you can see that, like, they're just players standing still on that track
Yeah.
taunting.
So it's like, they're just... nothing's happening. Fishy's looking through the window. Nothing's going on. Daylight just peeking through the kitchen right now. And Chongyi just spamming right clicks. So
Literally, like, AFK.
Yeah.
You could replace him with a bot and the same thing would
Yeah.
happen. They're just waiting.
Fishy's gonna go back off to scout. So I don't know. There was so much time for a spy play, and something could have been done. Be it, I mean, even a force would have been good for their team, but nothing's going down. No one's moving. We're gonna reach like almost 6 minutes
I
of
think
idle
Fushi's
time.
lost his patience.
There we go.
There you go, trade coming in. HSR making space for his team, and Fushi putting in some damage to the demo, but HSR is already good. And the trap coming up for Imaris. Maybe they shouldn't have pushed at all. They've received the worst end of all of this.
Oh man.
And now,
Oh,
the
Chongyi's
rest of
down.
HVZ charging in.
Shinka's gonna get caught out. Only person up's gonna be Oro trying to get the pick up onto Kapushi, but the roller gonna finish him off. Full wipe.
Maybe you should have maintained that stalemate.
Maybe, yeah. But you know, the game's gonna continue rolling right now. They're gonna start to try and spawn camp. Fishy comes in and finish off Starkey with a couple of nice meat
Oh,
shots.
and a nice double bomb coming in from the Sodas of Pudis, putting out tons of damage into the enemy team. Chongyi
Yeah.
bird watching a little bit, but it's gonna work out. Pudis
Absolutely
can't
denied.
retake this. Yeah.
Final point push denied. Only people are gonna be Daylight and Kapushi at the front lines. Puda's players gonna slowly push their way forward, gonna recapture that next point. And fingers crossed, somebody maintains the momentum. I mean, HVZB, they got an overcharge. They can go straight back in. And please don't make this another spam fest. Chongyi's already at the same spot, getting ready to right click again. HVZB's got this full overcharge, but they're not using it. The Uberad is going to be
Oh
gone.
my goodness, are you serious? HVZV, you had all your players. Should be trying to peek in right now, not just spamming out your rockets.
It's gone.
They're so close, you could have used into them, but
Red is
unfortunately we're back to the same position.
God. Yeah, there we go. Chongyi's just with the right clicks again. He's just with his calm angler, happily right clicking away. Just praying people walk into it. We've got people taunting on the midpoint. It's not again. This is deja vu.
Well, this time Kalpushi doesn't want to get forced by a scout, so he's holding up top
Oh,
over
there
there.
we go. Fishy's on spy. Oh, please.
Oh,
Make something happen, Fishy. Fishy, please.
I think he's like trying to remember how to play spy because this boy literally never plays spy. What is he doing?
He's gonna
Which
try his
spy?
best.
Oh, he's trying. I think he's trying to disguise as a friendly sniper to make the enemy think that he. Wait.
He's disguised as an enemy sniper now. I think he's
What?
trying. He was trying to like check for any off class. And he's currently an enemy scout. Same thing. Everyone's still hanging back, just spamming through any opening that they can find. And
There we
once
go.
again,
He's walking in. No. I mean, they don't have any eyes on Fushi, but it doesn't feel. I don't feel like HBZB actually counts players. And Fushi's just waiting for his cloak to recharge right
Yeah.
there, so.
so just waiting for something to happen. I mean, Fishy's just still waiting for his cloak to regen. HBCB players, they're still hanging back. They don't want to go in. Fishy knows where the medic is. He spots him. He knows where everyone else is now. Kalpushi's going to be in a bit of a hard place to reach, though. He's standing on the rooftop, so if he wants to go up there, he has to go through the Solis, the scouts, making his way right there. Kalpushi's
Yeah,
still
that is
jumping
a difficult position for him to access. Oh, they're again. Chongyi's trying to rile up the enemy a little bit.
back. Yeah, Fishy's going to need a bit of a distraction to get Kalpushi on the ground.
This just turned into a what is it? Deep behind enemy lines kind of movie, you know?
Yeah, he's got some spy gameplay.
Decloaking. I don't know if
He's
they heard
cloaking
him.
again. He's cloaking again, backing off.
He's very twitchy, very nervous.
I don't think he was spotted yet though, so he's possibly still safe. They're not spy
Oh.
hunting. Starkey
Yeah.
just looking around.
With the way they're playing so passively, they might not even know that Fushi's on spy. They might just think that he's hiding somewhere. And he just has to wait for the opportune moment when the medic gets bored enough to literally just stand still. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? We're literally commentating on Fushi's like psychological processes.
Yeah, this is CCTV footage coming out from TF2 Asian Fortress. We're just security camera footage. We're just watching Fishy. The decloak eventually goes down, but goes back up, and nothing is happening. We've gone 11 minutes. 10 minutes have gone by.
This has like literally surpassed the longest survey I've ever watched. It was ANC versus some other team.
Yeah.
I think it was the Koreans as well. And that was in Mercenaries Cup. Like this is like world record breaking still. I feel like I'm watching like EU TF2 right now.
No one has kept a point. 10 minutes have gone by. Fishy's still close.
Scoping out.
Yeah, he's gonna compromise. He's compromising. Get the Solly. So that's one Solly down, and they're gonna finally.
And like enemies, the enemy is just like, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Wait, they can't.
And they're gonna try to push forward. Hwayne is not in the server anymore apparently. He got backstab out of the server.
And LK gets smashed up. I don't know if they're gonna initiate the boss, but I guess Buddhists come out on top?
I guess so. Somehow they just do that, and yeah, there you go, the pause. I guess the pause is gonna be for Hwayne, but eventually the decloak goes down. Fishy compromises, eventually just gonna pick up Hwayne and sends Hwayne off the server. Apparently, what kind of backstab that was. He does pick up LK after that, and they do cap that midpoint. So HBZB gonna be backing out. They are gonna be one Solly down for now, but apparently that happened. Okay.
Like that medic, alright, in all fairness, like that medic was just dancing around constantly, and then
Yeah.
Hwayne basically presented his back to Fishy. So that was literally no other pick he could have gone for. But you know, it's just so tiring to see. I think they had no confidence. Like it's a difficult second for a soldier to jump into since there's so many angles that the enemy team can just walk. And Fishy just had to wait for that opportune moment. But it's so boring, you know. You have to think about it in the perspective that HBZB didn't pick up the last map, and they're holding like Saw. They have the capability to make Daylight bomb into the enemy medic and make him force or something.
Yeah.
Or something along those lines, you know. It's not like Putis was holding all the way back in their Saw room, but they just decided to hang out outside Saw, have a conversation, call some relatives.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh dear me. So eventually, in the end, finally we get some action. Fishy decides to compromise, gets Hwayne instead of the medic. Fair consolation, I guess.
I think Hwayne rage quit as well.
Yeah, just his backstab sent him out of the server. He's like, oh,
what? You backstabbed me!
Yeah. He's like, oh, screw this. After 11 minutes of waiting, I'm the one that died. But yeah, I mean, Punis, they're going to be pushing forward all the way. They captured the second point as well. Hwayne's going to be back in the server. Both medics don't have that Uber charge, so they're going to have to wait to see who gets that full charge first. Please don't make this another stalemate.
Another stalemate at their last for 10 minutes.
Please don't.
Which he is on Spy, so he gets hit a little.
Oh yeah, he's still going to be on Spy, so... A very jittery and just paranoid Spy waiting for Cloak to regen, slowly finding his way around. Oh dear me. So Maurice is going to have his Uber charge ready though.
Well, it's even Ubers and Fishy's on Spy, so they're probably going to be waiting for him to make another play. I don't know if this is true, but I've heard that if you crouch and walk, you actually use less Cloak. Oh, Fishy getting... Oh, it's 22 health.
Ooh. Yeah, he's going to slowly crouch his way up.
Someone has to play the Pink Panther theme.
Yeah, he's gonna be up here. Now this is a scene reminiscent of what I saw Harvey do in a previous match. Almost bumps into OCR. He's gonna be coming around, possibly gonna jump onto the truck. No, he's gonna back out. He's just gonna wait for the perfect moment. In the end, he may just compromise and go for another Solly pick, but both medics still do have that full Uber charge. He needs to get Kalpushi if they want to have a successful push.
Oh, but Hira's walking straight in. He wants to force out the Uber just like that.
But they popped the Uber. The medic. Oh, he rotates into spawn.
Not get forced. Balls are still walking straight into that shutter.
Yeah, Fishy is gonna go down, and they're gonna start pushing back. So they're gonna start backing out. HBZB players gonna start pushing forward as well. They do still hold on to that full Uber charge. And DLI is going to be taken down really low. Going to have to reunite with his medic. HSR finally going down as well. OZR coming out forward to get off LK, picking up Chongi. And they should be able to grab this second point with that full Uber charge. So no more stalemate. They should be able to push out with this. I know they have that Uber charge, and Putis does not. So there they are. They're just going to start pushing out.
Oh, but KalPushi spots out Fushi at the last second and panic pops. He knew Fushi was going to land that shot, and that is already a very good play by Fushi to be able to force out an Uber. But in the process, Hira and Fushi get caught out. And now they're only one up, they're one down, holding that second, I don't know. And Chongi just jumping in desperation, but with the number of players that they've lost, they will not be able to hold the second.
Yeah, Shinky's Shinky, what the hell? Shinka's at the front line together with Maurice. And yeah, they're gonna have to defend the last point right now. They're currently in off passing though for the side of Putis. The spawners are going to be coming in 3 seconds though. Hui make his way to the front lines. Ubers are in the hands of iMaurice though. So they've got a full recharge. They can contest any push coming out from HBZB. 75% for HBZB. And Putis, man, they're all going to start pushing in. They've got the shiny Soli coming in. HSR picking off KalPushi off the bat. That is the medic gone for HBZB.
Oh my gosh, a very successful Uber. He's just pounding out damage to both the enemy soldiers as well. They should be able to come in, wipe them up, no problem, going straight in to recap that second. It's just one scout, and LK is running back to spawn to pick up his medic.
Yeah, he has to back out all the way, so they're going to reunite with the medic. Maurice still going to have that slide out, but LK is going to start building it with his buddy KalPushi. And it doesn't look like they're going to try to hold mid though, so, oh my god. Oh my god.
This is starting to look very familiar.
This is very familiar. Oh no! Okay, we have Shinka coming in. They had enough of the stalemate.
They had enough.
Yeah, because the scores are still 0-0. And someone has to get a score into the scoreboard for this map to go in. And oh, air shots coming out. Fishy gonna get finished off. OZR down as well. 2 players down for the side of HBZB. Hwayne and OZR with a 10-second swan timer. Fishy as well, 10 seconds right now. But Putis player's gonna be standing on the point. They're gonna have the slight Uber at 99 going in. They've got the full Uber charge, 15% more. But KalPushi's gonna have his soon. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference for Putis unless they can do some magic play, fly in and just pick up KalPushi. But he's going to have that Uber charge ready, and they're going to have to save this point against the Putis players who are just coming in extremely strong and aggressive right now. HSR getting those rockets
out, and KalPushi is caught in a position where he is forced to use it on himself as opposed to anyone else. It is an even Uber trade, but the positioning seems to be very much better on the side of Putis. Oh yes, OZR overextending once again, and now the HBZB is 1 player down, holding the second point. Oh my god, Fushi's plus 4 straight out of window, giving the medic 120.
Almost picks him up. That was a pretty heart-stopping moment for KalPushi, I believe. But the medipack's going to be there, but we're going to have Solis bombing in from the Saw Room. HSR going to toss out some massive rockets, taking down the HBZB players down to double digits. LK still going to be at 56, but KalPushi going to try his best to keep his teammates up and alive. Maurice going to have his Uber charge ready though. They've got pretty much about 25% ad. If they go in and do some magic plays, they may be able to pick up KalPushi, but I don't think that's...
it is not in the blood of Putis to push on a 20% ad. They do not have iFun main calling for them.
Oh dear.
I tell you, iFun would have been screaming at my butt saying, go in, but no, not this team.
Not this team indeed. They're just hanging back once again. Let's keep our sights on Chongi. He's gonna have that Cow Mango, gonna reload, and let's listen to that right click going down possibly soon. No, just playing with the left clicks for now. And once again, here we are. It's just that we are on HBZB's second instead of Putis' second.
Yep. Well, I'm sure Oh wow, the double spam coming in from Queen and Daylight, just pumping damage into Shinka. Shinka still doesn't want to back out though. He's saying, I'm not going to pussy out of here. Oh, and a bomb coming in from Chongi to try and pick something up becomes unsuccessful. And if HBZB doesn't do something with this, I'm actually going to scream.
Yeah, there they are. They're going to come out right now. Shiny Huang going to be right there. He's going to pogo straight into the medic. Going to get the force down. Uber is popped from both sides. Maurice going to be shining together with his heal target. HSR going to spot Huyen, a direct rocket to his face. Going to bring him down once again. Huyen desperately tries to pick up the medic with Daylight coming in to finish the job. The bottle coming up from Shinka. That is going to be the medic down for the side of Putis. KalPushi!
dies to the direct hit. Chongi bringing it out at the last second,
Oh.
landing a massive 140 damage rocket. You cannot live after that. And they managed to pick this up by playing the health, dancing back and forth,
Full wipe.
and coming out from on top with the DM fight.
Full wipe for HBZB. This has been almost a 19-minute round. We are currently standing at about 18 minutes into the game, and nobody has scored a point yet. So here we are, going to be on another stalemate right now, waiting for Pudis to push into the last to possibly capture that point. HBZB spawners are all up and ready to go. Kalpushi going to try to build his charge up together with LK. 52% against Maurice's 30%. Maurice, of course, going to try to build it. Well, I say try, but there you go. He's going to start healing his scout eventually. And just waiting for something to happen once again. HBZB just standing around. Hoi just bouncing about, looking at the floor. And Pudis just hanging back, not going in too soon, waiting for the Uber charge. And HBZB, they're going to have a pretty sizable ad, 25% once again. But yeah, I don't think they're going to do anything with this.
Yeah, it's another stalemate.
Another stalemate.
We've, well, Pudis will probably be trying to go for plays here. And they are definitely not, like, confident pushing from their second into mid. But it's like second into last. They'll probably try sending a few sack plays in. Yeah, Fushi's peeking into the right side. But nothing too ballsy, you know, neither team has won a single point yet.
They may be going in with this though. Shinka's going to be at the front line trying to spam those quickie bomb launches down. Hui's going to eat all of that spam though. But Kalpushi's going to do a good job of bringing him back up into the healthy range. Shinka's going to be eating all that spam as well, but he has the medic right there by his side. And they're just going to try to see who can spam who down first. They could possibly push in with this. I don't know. Shinka's trying to get the snipes down onto the medic.
Oh, LK taken out
the
very
scout. Oh, Shinka's going to be the first one down.
And Shinka finally crosses a line he shouldn't have. He gets taken out, and this might signal the push from HBZB. Here they come. The soldier jumping in ahead, but Hira's confidently walking forward into the enemy team. He's getting that Uber charge. Oh, the trade walking at each other. Look at that.
Now Fishy tries to go in for the backhand and he gets denied by the sticky traps laid down. Oro's going to pick up Daylight, so there's going to be a bit of a scout action going on. He's going to have to back out in the end, and LK still watching that lower, making sure no one goes in from there. So despite that Uber trade, nothing gets done. They do drop a couple of players for both sides, but apart from that, nothing too fancy. Once again, we're just going to have a reset. Fishy's going to be on Sniper this time around. Nah, I take that back. He's going to go back on Scout. And here we are. No more Cal Mangler though. Chong is going to be on the direct hit.
I think it would be interesting if this is like this would be my first casted game where, this would actually be the first game ever where neither team wins a point and they just have to go like into a golden cap.
Yeah, 30 minutes of nothing and then a golden cap of like full pumping action. Could this be a strat though, coming up from Pudis? Because if all they have to do is take 1 point and they're in the grand finals, you know, like, well, not grand finals, but at least still in the AFC.
Oh, Pudis wanted to go for a push there from under, but the sticky trap from Starkey just locked them out. They couldn't do anything about that. And so they're rotating back into lobby. Now they definitely know the Ubers are even. Yeah. With Chongi on the direct hit, it's going to be a power play. Going in, crossing out the Uber. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
It's gonna get taken out though.
Doesn't matter, they got their full Uber charge, and HBZB, they don't have anything right now. They don't even have off classes. They got no sentry up, they got no heavy weapons guy. And Pudis, they have to play this very carefully if they want to score a point. But the point coming in! Oh! Maurice at 39 health, not popping that Uber charge.
He's like, I ain't gonna pop on this solo bombing soldier. What are you, crazy? And now they're gonna be pushing in with full ad and a one-man advantage straight into their right side right now. Walking in, Starkey forces out the Uber onto the enemy. But he's gonna get taken down his health so low. What is the best of HBZB doing? Are they trying to push out the lobby? What? Hello?
What did they even do? They weren't even there defending the final point.
And Pudis just walked straight onto the point and they were like, alright.
What? I don't know, was it? Because Huen did bomb, you know, Huen bombed the medic, bring him down to 39 health. Could they possibly have assumed that, oh no, Maurice is low, we gotta be careful, and then possibly backed out, but in the end they just pushed in with that full Uber charge. I don't know.
Or wins the DM fight. They're opting to go out to lower this time. Maurice is deep into enemy territory, getting picked out by the soldier, but seems to be as though Pudis is winning this fight. Fushi going on to the enemy demo.
Now Chongy's doing a massive job with the direct hit though. Picked up like 3 players on that mid fight, and full wipe for HBCB. So, ooh, okay, 1-0 right now.
Direct hit.
5 being direct hit indeed. So 6 minutes and 44 seconds counting down. The midpoint is in the hands of Pudis. We've got Chongy already inside the lower right now, all the way at the HBZB's last point. HBZB is still out on the second point right now. Chongy's still making his way around, possibly going to get some surprise attack. Kalpushi does not know. They don't know that he's behind them. Starkey's going to go down.
I am very curious at what he is currently attempting. He's walking into the stop, probably
Slowly
going
crawling. The scout
He lands
just
a 140 damage rocket onto the scout, but the scout's dancing around, but he lands the rocket, and the rest of Pudis is just walking in. Kalpushi's only at 70%. Ubo just a complete crush.
Maurice!
What just happened? Wait, what?
Daylight picks up Maurice with a rocket from hell. After he dies, that rocket just drops straight down. And Maurice is down. No heals on the last point fight. It's going to be straight up DM, but there are no spawners coming in for the side of HBZB. They're slowly spawning in right now. Shinka's at the front line trying to spam everyone down. Daylight's standing on the point, defending it the best he can. I don't think there's anything that Pudis can do right now. They're just going to be dropping quite a number of players. This Soli's going to be right there. Tries to pick up the medic, but Chongy's going to go down.
Sick pipes from Starkey defending that point. It's superior pipe aim. Now there's going to be HBZB trying to push out onto the second. They don't know that there's no... Well, they know that no one's trying to backup them. Yeah, Fushi going onto that sniper. But literally all they have to do is hold for 5 minutes. They do have around even Ubers. Fushi landing a body shot onto the scout. Wow, and oh my god, Wade's going in for the medic, but isn't able to achieve anything.
Daylight's turn, man, but he misses that. Oh!
Oh my gosh, get out of here! Daylight getting destroyed.
What the hell is that? He picks up Kalpushi?
What? Oh my god. Put Fushi on sniper, you break all the stillmates. Here we go with Pudis aggressively pushing into the second point. They're going to be picking this up, no problem, and possibly pushing last with a full Uber advantage. Not even possibly, they have to push last with a full Uber advantage. All of it is in their favor.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting coming from Fishy. What the hell was that? Air shot, Daylight, headshot, take down Kalpushi before he dies. Freaking. Oh man, Fishy on sniper, holy crap.
Uber has been popped out on that right side. They're jumping in. Shinka dancing in, trying to get something with his life, but unfortunately nothing is gonna get picked up right now.
Scout's coming in from behind. Only person up is gonna be Chongy, but he's gonna be in the lobby once again. No one knows he's there. Spots Starkey landing the direct shots straight down, but he's eventually gonna get denied by Hwayne. And it does look like second point is going to go back into the hands of HBZB. So despite that huge play coming up from Fishy, Pudis man. Oh.
Shinka just bombed too aggressively with that sticky jump. Ended up trading his life, and Fishy couldn't follow up in the damage, so he died too. It's just a mess of players jumping in, but the Uber is coming in right now. Maurice has been caught out, so they're going to be losing this mid fight. Fishy getting a kill, but it's so small in the grand scheme of things. The backcap coming up though by 2 of Pudis' players. Chongy's the only one that can stand on point. He's walking in with the directed, but not enough. He had to just stay alive, but he was walking with his WASD keys.
Oh man, Fishy's still behind everyone though. No one even bothered to take him down. Starkey tried to delay the cap, but didn't even bother taking out Fishy. So Fishy's still up there. He's gonna be coming in from behind. Kalpushi has no idea that Fishy's coming for him. Oh, 5 health. He tries to contest this. Eventually gonna get punished, and they're pushing in dry right now. Yeah,
well, yeah, they're one down, and they have 2 minutes to take up a point. So I suppose that they're gonna try and make the best of this. And it does seem as though they might be coming out on top here. Pudis have already lost 3 players.
Daylight.
A lot of damage being pushed out by Daylight and Lux landing onto the point. And it is 1-1 with 2 minutes left.
Daylight just denying that Solly with an air shot. and just allowing his team to capture the point. Maurice couldn't do anything at all, and yeah, HBZ, man, they come together and they pick up another point. Holy crap.
That was literally from last to last in about the space of 2 minutes.
Whew. Alright, here we go. Mid-fight once again gonna be on the way. Everything's gonna be riding on this this round right here. Apparently someone gave someone else a ring, but now's not the time for that. So Daylight's gonna be taken on really low, gonna take down Shinka.
Oh my gosh, that is wipe. Except for Fushi, who is not gonna be able to achieve anything right now. He is so low. He is now 77 health on his second. He has to go back all the way. I don't know, in conventional terms, this would be the perfect opportunity to run the vaccinator, but Maurice refuses to, and right now, they're just...
They're gonna try to come out to contest
holding
mid.
aggressive in lobby.
I think they're just so desperate right now. They don't want that, they don't want HBZ to gain another round. They want to push this into a golden cap, and they've got 1 minute and 20 seconds to do that.
Yeah, Oro's on that engineer, 1 minute 15 seconds. I don't know. HBZB has time for one more Uber, but pushing into a Highlander defense, it's gonna be a tough stretch, you know.
Yeah.
It's not exactly as though like Evas are not Uber even either. Like this is all they got. This is their last shot before it goes into a golden cap.
Yeah, they've got only one good push, then we're going to golden cap. So HBZB, they have to do this really smart. Fishy's gonna be on a heavy weapons guy instead of sniper, so that's that for the side of Pudis. HBZB players, they're just going to start regrouping inside the lobby. Everyone's going to get buffed up, and they're possibly going to start pushing in with this. Daylight's going to be watching the left side, and Shiny Starkey going to be coming in. The Sentry Gun, of course, going to be focused down immediately. OZR picking it off. They're going to have to focus down Fishy if they want to do any damage, but Uber going to get popped on the side of Pudis. There's absolutely nothing they can do against a Shiny's heavy. Kabushi going to be the first one down. OZR falling shortly after. Everyone's just getting picked apart.
That heavy just slamming out damage.
Full wipe.
And full wipe for HBZB.
Golden cap.
Just gonna get on that point to spit on the offense of his enemy team.
There we go, golden cap, here we go.
5 seconds. Golden cap. 1-1.
1-1. 30-minute game, 1-1.
Oh my god. What? Like, look at that. Like, we came off a 5-4 into a 1-1. This is just
what is
such an exhausting game. Oh my god.
Oh, jeez, man. But we are going to be going into the golden cap to see who takes this map. HBZB, they have to take it if they want to stay in AFC. But, I mean, from what went down with Fishy's hit shots, they have to be very careful. They have to be very careful about this.
Fishy doesn't run sniper a whole lot, so we don't really see that happen very often. But it's so difficult to talk about the game. Both teams were just lazing around, and it came down to Fishy to make the plays for the team. And then there were several, like that last push coming out from Pudis that could have secured them a 2-0. They just botched it because Shinka jumped in, made himself like 130 health, and then eventually he got taken out. Too many players just extending too far into pushes. I'm gonna say we come off the back of stalemates, because like stalemating for that long, you just want to aggress as much as you can afterward, and that ended up putting Pudis in some pretty bad positions. So and there's no stats.
Yeah. Oh, there's no stats?
I need to get a drink of water.
Alright. So, oh man. So yeah, for those of you who are only just joining us, welcome, a very good evening to all you people inside Twitch chat. This is the Asia Fortress Cup, Season 11. Currently we are going to be on the second map right now, CP Snakewater. HBZB and Pudis are going to be tied 1-1. And we are going to be moving on into a golden cap. So, just going to see who is going to take this map. If HBZB, if they want to stay in the running in AFC, they have to take the golden cap. They have to win that golden cap. Otherwise, they're going to get pushed out of the AFC. And that is definitely not what they want. So if they get pushed out, that's it. Their AFC career comes to an end. They had a good run, but this is going to be the make or break moment. We've seen the plays coming out from them during the match earlier on, so they have what it takes to turn things around into their favor. All they have to do is just land those shots that they need to. Hwayne and Daylight, of course, they have to get those superb bombs down on point, and do clean up on the midpoint, push all the way to the last. But Pudis definitely, they're not going to let it happen.
No, they are not very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Fushi and Oro are very, very good and capable scouts. We've seen them pull out time and time again for their team. But I don't know, in situations where like the team and opposite team is just stalemating and knows when to get out and go in, it's gonna nullify the effectiveness of scouts sometimes.
So just waiting on the players to come back, and then we can actually start the golden cap. So I think they need to do the configs. Have they done the configs already?
Yeah, they've done the configs.
All right.
It still says map change on round end though. I think they need to restart. Did they restart while I was away?
They all got tossed back into spec though.
Yeah, then they should have restarted.
Yeah,
Should be okay.
so
They're gonna get ready right now.
Yep.
Maurice just has to ready up.
So here we go. This is going to be the golden cap for HBZB and Putis on CP Snakewater to see who actually takes this map home. If Putis gets it, that is HBZB done. GG, well played, and they won't be moving on to see the third place placement match. Putis will be the one moving forward, so everything's going to be riding on this. HBZB have to put their best foot forward. I want to see a gully wash being played because it's just, I don't know, ignoring the 20-minute or 15-minute stalemate game, everything after that has been crazy, so I want to see a crazy level of gully wash.
Yeah, well, if they, I don't know, Gully, if they get stalemate this much on Snakewater, Gully is going to be a tactical nightmare because Gully is the map of stalemates. My god. It's... and my throat really hurts. So we're gonna have to see just who picks this up.
Yeah, gonna have to see who is gonna come out on top. I really want HBZB to grab this because the main reason is because I want to see Gully Wash being played. But if Putis takes this, then, you know, of course, props to them. You know, they've been playing exceptionally well. Shout out to Fishy, man. Those headshots, holy crap.
Okay, here we go.
All or nothing right now. Gotta follow Starkey for his rollout. Configs, I believe, are gonna be set right now. Whoa, he jumps up really high. So yeah, just gonna be live on the next restart. And here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Starkey to mid. Alright.
Starkey to mid.
Time Putis loses a mid fight, I take a shot. Nah, I'm kidding.
Right, so they're fairly standard rollout once again. They're just gonna reach mid. I think approximately about the same time as Shinka, if not Shinka slightly earlier. And Spam Game, of course, gonna start going down. Scout's gonna be up top. Fishy gonna be jumping about. Everyone's gonna be spamming each other down. And it's aggressive ball coming from HSR. Oh!
Kabushi gonna be the first to go down, but the Scouts up. Sounds of HBZB just pushing straight across the point. Hira and Aura are the only ones left. The aggression coming out from the entirety of HBZB, just crushing the players who were trying to walk forward across the point.
HSR coming back into kitchen onto the midpoint. LK doesn't even know. He misses that rocket.
Oh my god! LK dodged the rocket right at the last second.
He got taken down.
Hira's doing too much for his team. Now they haven't capped the midpoint. It's just OZR.
Yeah, so they've got to turn around and capture that point. HSR is still behind them, waiting to get those picks, but I think he's gonna get spotted out. Kalpushi's gonna be all alone facing up against HSR. HSR has to pick up this Solly if he wants to get it done, but he finally gets denied with Huang coming in to pick up his medic.
21 second spawn, oh my goodness.
So midpoint in the hands of HBCB, they're making the way forward, but Uberad into the hands of Putis right now, 50% against Kalpushi's 27. The gap could have widened if HSR landed those rockets, but Huang coming in to save the day.
Alright, and now it's going to be the deja vu is called in chat. This looks extremely familiar.
So familiar. It's the exact same spot. Everyone's at the same place. Kalpushi's up there, jumping about once again together with the scout. Chongi's not on Calmangler. Oh, he is. Okay. Bring on the right clicks, Chongi. Bring on the right clicks. But they've got the full Uber charge for the side of Putis, and I do think Fishy's going to try to go and do something, if not anything at all. He's just running around, but he's going to be backing back once again. So Uber for the side of HBZB as well, and Golden Cap stalemate.
Gosh, golden trap still, man. This
Golden
literally means that we cannot run out of time. This is going to be the ultimate elo hell, you know, when you've been a really bad person, you go to hell and you says,
Oh, yes.
I condemn you to snake water, stalemate forever.
Dear me. Right, so Stickies have been laid down inside the storeroom. HBZB not pushing in. Pudis not pushing out either. And just waiting once again. I want to see Fishy go on Spy. It's going to be a risky play because they're going to be one scout down. But I want to see him back on Spy, if not Sniper. Because I want to see those shots again. And HBZB, you know, they're not going in. And Pudis, they're not coming out, so make something happen.
If Fishy gets on Sniper, like the way that HBZB is holding right now, he just has to go lower and he has a clear shot on
Yeah.
the medic. But I'm not sure Chongi is like willing to cooperate with him to go out, go down there and watch for him. You know, like that's the critical thing that needs to be done. Like if Chongi can make space for a Sniper and Fishy gets like all he needs is a 5-second window of opportunity to snipe from lower.
Yeah.
He can pick that medic because look at the medic's positioning.
Yeah,
He's just open to a shot.
standing still right there.
Yeah.
Wide open. So if they come in from lower, Fishy's gonna eat so much spam. 31 health, he's gonna be fine. And once again, nothing's happening right now. So here we are, just hanging back, waiting for someone to do something. Everyone's at these same spots again. Chongi's up top, you know, reload that Karma Angler, grab the health pack, jump back up, toss out those right clicks. And once again, just waiting for someone to make a
just
mistake.
taunting.
Yeah, it's just waiting for something to happen, or waiting for a team to make a mistake, you know. I think it's just the patience game, you know, when they see which team decides to like, I've had enough. Fishy's gonna get so much damage.
You can't make a mistake
Yeah.
when you're literally not doing anything right.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. So Daylight's gonna be coming in though. He's gonna peek his way through. Chongi's reloading because of that right click, but Daylight's gonna back out once again, so nothing done. And dear me.
At this point, I say that like if they have the rock paper scissors taunt, one of them should just go in.
Yeah. And then just see who drops, who loses, and then the other team gets to push out. Fishy's gonna be on Sniper right now.
Alright, let's see if he
Eventually.
does as I say, because it's very easy for us to say that he can go through low and get the shot, but I don't know. Is he just gonna snipe from up here again? You have to peek aggressively, you have no time to do that.
Yeah, he's just.
Well, you have all the time in the world, but
All
that
the time in
doesn't
the
mean
world.
you should utilize that time.
Yeah, sit tight, folks. We may be pushed into another 2 AM cast again, but it's
Oh
gonna be
god,
the same
if this
map.
map actually lasts 2 hours, I'm gonna scream.
Oh man, but Fishy's still hanging far back. You know, despite, I mean, Kalpushi's still standing on the same spot, right? Chongi's down there. He's trying to spam Kalpushi down.
Oh, he's revealed his position with that Machina shot.
Yeah, it's not gonna go well. So there
It's such a safe play to make, you know. Because he's finally, he should take a buff before he's doing this, but he's finally going to lower. But now that Kalpushi's been alerted that there is a sniper, he's holding even
he's not even
further
there. Yeah,
back.
he's not even there anymore. Fishy gonna try to see if he can pick up anyone. Has his sights on LK, but everyone's not even going to Fishy's sightlines right now. No one is. Yeah, Fishy has. Oh my gosh, Fishy has no targets in sight.
Yeah,
He's gonna have to back out because they're gonna start to spam his area right now.
My gosh. What can you do?
Yeah.
Like, I could literally go take a shower and I think they'd probably still be
Yeah.
here.
Well, Fishy's going to go back to the same spot. He doesn't quite get a pick down to anyone. He gets 50 shot, I think, 50 damage shot down into one of the solies, but everyone
But
starts spamming
I don't know,
him out.
with so many people like this far back, Hira and
They can just fly in.
Yeah, they should just walk in here. Like, have a soldier jump through catwalk.
Yeah.
That med has no space to maneuver.
Yeah. Kalpushi's just in that corner. All he needs is a solly come flying in, 2-3 rockets, he's dead. Unless he pops the Uber charge. He's in a very bad spot. But, you know, of course, Pudis, they don't know about this. And, 7 minutes have gone by. And, nothing.
Enemy. Finally, Fishy lands a shot on that
There we
dancing
go.
scout.
That's one shot down. Kalpushi's still in that corner. Fishy's trying to pick up more, but he can't do anything. He has to back out. He got spammed out. LK's going to be spawning in 7 secones. We've got people trying to do
Kira's
something.
going for some aggression. Finally, the Ubers have been popped. Ozia is the next pick besides LK, and it does seem as though Pudis has the upper hand right now. They're pushing into that middle. So much damage being put on the
There we
medic.
go.
Oh, spamming him out.
What you think?
And
Finally!
oh my god, 7 minutes of stalemating.
7 minutes of stalemating, and finally they push out, picking up Kelpushi as well. So that's going to be a sizable Uber out into the hands of Maurice. HVZB players, they have to back out. They're already backing all the way back. No offlassing though. There we go. Right as I said, LK is going to be the engineer. Going to build the 7th man up. Try to get him up as soon as possible. Kelpushi going to be running that stock minigun right now. Going to be at a slight disad right now, 40 or 30%. Going to try to build it up as soon as possible with his scout. Pudis player is going to be hanging around the 2nd point. Possibly just waiting for the full recharge and they can just go in straight away. But in that time, Sentry Gun's of course going to be up, up and strong. Fishy's still on Sniper.
See
So-
if he can get anything done. Peeking around that left corner. He's getting spammed out. No, it doesn't seem like anyone's on his sideline.
Nope.
Just 173 damage to Huyn. That is very, very painful.
Dayline's going to be inside lower though. But
Oro's
yeah,
chasing after him. It's him 100, but not enough to chase after again.
yeah, he's going to be fine. And Sentry Gun's still up. Both medics will have that full charge ready soon. Kelpushi's not healing anyone yet, so he's stagnant at 98.
Oh god, Fishy going in for the shot.
Yeah, Fishy's going to be backing out. He can eventually take it down. Pudi's going to be shiny, but they've got a worse off Uber. They're going to have to back out. We've got shiny players for the side of HBZ pushing back. They've only got, they only picked up Fishy as well as Chongi. Oro's going to be the next one on their hit list, and Shinka and the medic are going to have to back out. Huyn aggressively bombing straight down onto the Solly, but narrowly missing that air shot, and just strafes away in time. So Kelpushi's up, Maurice is up, both medics do still hold on to that charge. Please be aggressive right now.
No, they're pushing in straight through that kitchen.
Huyn going straight
Wayne
down.
going straight in, but he's going to get picked up immediately. HSR going in for the counter bomb onto the medic, but not going to be able to put out enough damage. Turning a frag onto the demo, going at
HSR
the
with the
medic
melee!
with his big plays, and Fishy cleaning up after him as well.
LK?
Almost a full wipe. LK trying to save his
Oh,
team,
this is
but
going to be a last
unfortunately-
point push. This is going to be a
Yeah,
last point push.
there is no chance. There's
No
literally no
spawners.
chance for
They got it.
HBZ right
Golden
now.
cap. Pudis
Oh,
gets it.
Pudis wins.
Pudis wins.
GG's being called. Oh my god. What is this video game that they were playing? This is...
Damn. It's a huge shame though. I wanted to see a 3rd map, but Pudis came out on top. They do get that golden cap, so the scores are going to be brought up to 2-1 in favor of Pudis. That means Pudis stays in the AFC, while HBZB is going to say GG well played.
God. It just came down to those mistakes. Huyn over aggressing with his soldier bomb. Remember how I said that, like, you have to be willing to throw your life away, but you have to be willing to throw your life away in the right situations.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, him getting picked right there was not optimal. The rest of the players just came in. Hira, knowing that there was a soldier jump down, could just counter-sack into the enemy team, push out a ton of damage into the combo that was trying to get out. And from there, it was just the end of the game. They dropped too many players trying to push into mid. That meant Pudis could just recap 2nd and push into last with basically no one contesting them.
So that is, I'm just bummed out. That I really wanted to see like a 3rd map being played, but hats off to Pudis. They are gonna, they're still gonna be in the running towards the grand finals. Definitely Fishy for those headshots, man, dude. Oh, disgusting. Oh man,
That was great.
that was great.
Ah.
Yeah. I hope people in Twitch chat clip that moment where he got those headshots down. Definitely, absolutely massive. So that is going to be HBZB out, and Pudis going to be moving on to the 3rd placement match, which will be taking place next week. Possibly next week, yeah. No, wait, yeah, next week, yeah. Just mixed up with all the teams. So yeah, so we're gonna have to see next week. Of course, there's gonna be Bye Bye Tommy facing off against Burger Apocalypse. So that's gonna go down next week. No time has been set yet. That's gonna be a very interesting match to watch, and that is the only other div. That was the upper bracket for the Div 1 to see who gets moved on into the grand finals and who gets pushed down to face off against Pudis. But yeah, that is it for tonight though. Any moments that were the highlight for you, I guess, during the past few rounds, matches?
That backstab I put
Oh.
Yeah, it still has me like, oh my god. And my suffering, dude.
I know. Oh man, like what was it? Like 15, 18 minutes of nothing.
No
and
one
then,
capping.
yeah, and then just fishy, like security cam footage, walking around, cloaking, decloaking, and just settling for Wayne.
The ghost of Snake Water, man.
Just walking around cloaked. Oh man. Alright, so that is going to be it for tonight though, HBZB and Pudis. Thanks to all those people who are currently inside Twitch chat watching our little league right now. I know we are facing off against TFTV, who are currently streaming the GA matches going on as well. So all you people in chat, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for keeping our little scene alive.
Yeah, thank you for dropping by.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully we'll get to see you guys again soon.
Oh yeah, hopefully for the next week matches, of course. I do think there's going to be a Div 3 match going down tomorrow. JLOSA facing off against Technical Difficulties. That match postponed from yesterday to tomorrow. Probably going to be covered as well. We're going to have to see when they set the time for that. And yeah, that's going to be it for tonight. Any shoutouts?
Shout out to Pudis, really. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I have to say that most of them are my friends, so.
Yeah, so it technically worked out in the end for you though.
Yeah.
Food is coming out on top.
But, like, I don't know. It just means that there's less TF2 to be casted tonight.
Yeah, that's
so.
true, yeah. But yeah, so shout out to all the people in chat, shout out to my moderators, of course, hanging around. Shout out to HBZB, man, it was a good run. You guys definitely performed really well during the earlier stages of AFC 11. I really hope to see you guys next season, you know. See you guys around, I guess, yeah. So that's going to be it for tonight. I guess we'll see you tomorrow, possibly, for the Div 3 cast. So good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Ka-chow, ka-chow, ka-chow.